Hi you guys, my name is Tamika. This is my channel, Tamika Uploaded. I like to move around in my videos and I'm like, gang, chill out. I have so much energy, I don't know why. But this video is going to be my 2016 wrap up. So these are books that I didn't get to mention in 2016 that I read. These are only going to be the novels because I read some mangas, I read some graphic novels, and I also read some comics since also in 2016, but I won't be mentioning those. I'll be a completely separate video, especially for those who have an interest in that. Without further ado, let's get started. One of the books that I was able to complete in 2016 was Vicious by V.E. Schwab, Victoria Schwab. And actually, I got her to sign this book. I got to speak with her. She's just the sweetest person. I had never read any of her books. I just knew about her from a Darker Shade of Magic series that I knew about. Someone told me that Vicious was their favorite book and they said you gotta read it. So I got it, I read it, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I enjoyed this doggone book. It is a wild ride, you guys. Like, if you don't know anything about Vicious, this is a story of two best friends in college named Eli and Victor who stumble upon this idea of how to create superheroes or giving people special abilities. They both end up with special abilities, however, one ends up in jail, one ends up being a self-righteous prick. One is trying to stop the other while the other one's trying to kill everybody. And like, it is all about the action, it is all about the story and the progression and what these characters do and decide to do, and just all these different kinds of powers. It's so much fun. I really enjoyed it. On to the next book. Next book, I don't actually have it, and it is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This is my first time reading any of her writing, and I'm so glad I did. Let me tell you, you guys, this was jaw-dropping, just so many emotions. I'm pretty sure I gave it 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I loved it so much. I cried, I related. Oh my goodness, like, Jennifer Niven just has just a way of just dealing with, you know, mental disorders and really seeing people past the mental disorders as people, and us understanding their actions, how they think, and also how to like recognize signs of someone else who may have a problem and may need help and are looking for help and are crying for help, and how easily we can misjudge it as, oh well, they're just acting out or they're just moody, when really they're just calling for help. And just Jennifer Niven just was so delicate with it, and she broke my heart into 1,000 pieces, you guys. But I love All the Bright Places. I just loved it from beginning to the end. It was a beautiful story. It was all around a wonderful read, and again, I highly recommend you pick that up. This next one, again, I don't have it. It is Where the Mountain Meets the Moon. This was a recommendation from my boy Seth. What up? And oh my gosh, it was really good. It had this very never-ending story feel to it. If you just look at the cover, it's like a Chinese folklore of the Wizard of Oz, and I think that's what makes it really vibrant and beautiful and interesting. And I just really would love for you guys to check it out yourselves. I don't want to tell you too much. I think sometimes it's best to go into things not knowing too much, and I would say this is definitely one of those books. This next book that I read last year, people had so much to say, so much trash. They were upset. Oh my gosh, I wish I could just find information on all the things I said, but I don't want to like call nobody out because they said it. But the whole thing was that people had negative feelings about this whole book, and she got a lot of flack for it. I don't know if she changed the title or not, but I was just like, it sounds good to me. I don't know why. I was cool with it. I was cool with the premise. And that book is Jennifer Niven's Holding Up the Universe. Yes, I own it. Yes, it's signed. Yes, I love it. Like, this book was so good. And you know, someone who's also struggling with their weight, I related to the main character. If you don't know anything about this book, allow me to tell you, this is a story of a girl who's considered the world's fattest teen, and one day she has to be craned out of her home, and she loses some weight, not all of her weight, but she loses a little bit of weight, enough where she feels comfortable enough to walk around and she can go into school, and she wants to be a dancer. And then she meets a guy who's a little bit odd, but you find out earlier that he cannot recognize faces. And so he's actually dates a girl only really because she can navigate him around people and say people's names so that he knows who he's around, because he's keeping this disorder he has as a secret, not only from his friends, not only from his girlfriend, but also from his family. And let me tell you, Libby Stout, she was just everything. Like, her strut made me want to strut. She was so proud of who she was. Yes, she was still losing weight. Yes, she still had things to work on, but she loved who she was. And if anybody needs that kind of motivation, you'll definitely get it from this book on just loving yourself, being who you are, not taking from nobody. I gave it a 5 out of 5, and I don't know if it'll be a 5 out of 5 for you. I can't lie. Like I said, I really related to this book in a lot of ways, and it brought back a lot of childhood memories, especially in high school and stuff like that. So this was more nostalgic for me. I don't know if it'll be for you, but I do urge you to please give this book a try, and I'd love to know what you think of it.